551 2020 model. Okay, so I'm live on an app here called Haps, haps.co. So please follow me on there, Aidan Leeds, and you'll be able to find lots of cooking broadcasts as well as other things as well. So this is a recent purchase that I've got, and this is the first time I've ever made steak. We're going to use the probe that comes with the Ninja Foodie, and that will monitor the temperature, and that's what we're going to base the temperature off. So I've got a few people coming into the broadcast on Haps. I've got Alexis. Alexis is another chef. She's a pampered chef consultant in Georgia. She sells air fryers as well as lots of other kitchen essentials, things that you need in your kitchen, such as the quick slice here. This is a great tool. If you go onto my link tree on my profile, which you'll find across my channels, you can purchase one of these directly from the link tree, okay? And that's just one of the many products. If you want to see that in action, go and check out lots of other videos that I do. So I'll go directly to Alexis and you'll see her using it. So today, as I say, let's do the Ninja Foodie. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I've got some steak. I've got some meat here. This is the steak. So let me just spin you around so you can see what I'm about to do. And I've got some really nice spices from a company called Simply Cook. And I'm going to put some spices on this steak. So you probably see lots of broadcasts, you know, they will dampen the meat, the steak, they will add their oil, which is essential for the air fryer, as long as it's not, doesn't go over the smoking point. Today I'm going to be using vegetable oil, but my machine is in Celsius, remember, not Fahrenheit. So make sure that if you are doing steak, you use the correct oil and you don't go over the temperature for that oil. Otherwise, you may get smoke, you will get smoke from your machine. It may damage the machine. So make sure you are correct with your timings and the oils that you're using. So I'm going to use vegetable oil. So let's make a start then. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, it's because the weather outside is currently, it's about -3 outside, so it's pretty cold. Hello Jay, great to see you. Thanks for coming in. So we're going to do the steak, and then I'm also going to do some vegetables in the air fryer afterwards. So I'm trying to think how best to use the machine. Some people will do their vegetables first, and then possibly maybe you could reheat them or cover them over with some foil to stay warm. There is a reheat function on the machine that you can do, but I'm going to do the steak first because I want my steak to rest. And whilst the steak is cooking, I can prepare the vegetables. So yeah, this is the second time, Jay, I'm going to be using it, but first time for steak. So let's get started then. So I'm going to do this on the plate or on the actual chopping board, and I can easily remove this chopping board. I always get a small chopping board and then like another chopping board underneath, so you can easily then take that chopping board away. So we're going to dampen the meat first of all with a paper towel. Make sure your hands are clean, obviously. So, and now hopefully the broadcast will be watched by lots of people because there's quite a few demonstrations of this machine on YouTube. So, but there's not many from England, so this is probably one of the first ones doing a professional. I like to think it's professional of doing steak. So I've got two nice pieces here. I don't know what type of steak this is. I think it might be sirloin steak. Okay, just flip that over. Might need another thing, and then I'll take you over because we need to preheat the grill. Okay, and it doesn't take long to preheat, maybe about 5 minutes or so. So actually, let's get that on now. So let me spin you around to show you how to preheat this machine. So let me flip the camera around. So we're just about to use it, guys. This is my Ninja here. Let me just flip the camera around. We need to switch it on. So 1 second, let me flip the camera around. So move this out of the way. So this is the Foodie Ninja, everyone. I'm going to switch it on at the mains, and we've got a light. So sorry for the shine. It's coming from the light. We're going to press this on. I'm going to make sure, actually, just make sure you've got plenty of space. Try to move it a bit forward so I can lift it up, but it also allows, you know, ventilation and things. This is the grill part, as you can see, and then did I have the tray underneath? I'm just wondering. Oh no, sorry, that is the cooking pot underneath. That's the cooking pot, and then this is the grill plate on the top. So we need to warm this machine up first of all. I'm also going to be using the probe for this meat. So you get a probe with this. and we plug this in at the side so we can insert this into the meat. So I'm going to do that. I'll do that in a minute, but let's preheat this machine. I think I don't need to put that in first, actually. Let me just check. As I say, it's the first time I'm doing it. So we're going to try it without it just for a minute. I think it should. You can do that afterwards. So we're going to press the grill. We want it on max, I believe. And then we're going to put this. Actually, no, I'm going to have to put the probe in because it brings up all the measurements. Let me just put you back on the other side a minute. Sorry, guys. Let me just get the probe inside the machine. And then I can show you. So just bear with me just a second. Spin you that way a second. So I found some of the yeah, we're going to do it. I'm going to do it to about 7, which is, I think, a medium well steak. But we're going to do the steak first, and then I'll do the vegetables after. So this is the probe, everyone. Don't know if you've. So we take this out. Now you can insert this across the actual machine. So just put that to one side. I'm going to plug that in, and I'll spin you around in a second. As I say, I'm still getting used to using this, but it means that the other options appear on the thing. So flip the camera around. There we go. So I've inserted the probe. This is the probe. Now you can see if I press high, whoops, or max, sorry, and press the present button, it should come up. Oh, manual, sorry, done it wrong. Press it again. That's it. Preset. You want to select beef because I'm doing beef, and then I'm going to change it up to medium well. So I'm going to put it to about 7, and then I think that then we press the start. I think I need to then close the lid. So let's just take this out a second. Press the start. I need to shut the thing, and this is going to preheat the machine. So let me come back now because we need to add our spices onto the meat. And the spices I'm going to use are, which one did I choose? I think I've got this one. I've got a Scandi inspired mix, and I've got garlic and rosemary. So we'll use the Scandi for this meat. So let's open this up. So let me know in the chat, do you put your oil on first or your spice on first? Let me know in the chat, spice first or oil first? Yeah, so it's on max, it is preheating. I don't have a lot of time unless I have this ready. So I'm actually going to put the oil on first. So I've got some, you can use vegetable oil or sunflower oil. I'm going to use sunflower oil. So spices in here. You can see the meat very well. Let me just spin you down. There we go, it's a bit better. We're going to put some of this seasoning on. Going to use the back of the spoon to get some of that in, and then I might just put another spray on the top. So it's warming up now. So this is the first time ever doing steak on this grill. So I'm really, really excited. Got a bit more actually. Oh, I left a spoon in there. I wonder where the spoon had gone. That must have been from last time. I was like, where's all the spoons gone? Where's all my spoons going? Okay, so don't think I've done steak in the air fryer. Right, so let's just add a bit more on. Now, what I'm going to do is, apparently you don't need to, I need to insert the probe. So I'm going to have to just insert the probe into this meat, and it needs to go. Probably thinking, well, let me just flip this over actually. Take some from the other side. You see, like that? And turn that one over, and it'll just pick some of that spice up the other side. So they've both got oil on. Actually, let's add a little bit more oil on. But that's the beauty of an air fryer, is you don't need to use loads of oil. So I need to take this out actually. Just gonna, because I want to fill this up. Not worked very well, has it? we're going to put that on. Do the same. See if it comes out this time. Yep. Coming out of the thing. So just add a little bit on. That's too much, but all that in. So here's our steak. Right, now we're going to get the probe. I think it's nearly ready. So I'm going to put the probe, and the probe's going to go into the thickest part of the meat. If you've got two, as I said, I'll put it into the smaller one, and then you know it's done. So I'm going to put it into the smaller one, and then I'll put it into the bigger one then. Once the small part's done. That makes sense. So it's nearly ready. It should beep in a second. So let me just insert this. You're not going to see this, I'm afraid, but let me just add it in first, and then you'll see when I open the grill. Put it into the smaller piece. Okay, so I'm nearly ready now. It's telling me to add food. So I'm going to flip the camera around. So here we go. This is the minute. This is the moment. You see how I've inserted the probe into the smaller piece of meat, and that's because the smaller one will cook first. So let's open this up and let's get this in. Oh yes, look at that sizzle. Let's get this other piece of meat in. There we go. You see that? And I'm going to shut it, and it should then give me the temperature, hopefully. There you go. So current temperature, target temperature, we want 59. Did I put that on rare? Medium well. Same rare, so I don't know how to change that. I think, see, that's flashing medium. I don't know how to change that, actually. I assume that would... Does anybody know how to change that? Because it's saying rare now, so... Yeah, press. Oh, it's currently showing... I know what it's doing. It's showing me what it currently is at. Obviously, so that will move up as it goes through. So I'm gonna keep it an 8 actually, because I want to see how it cooks. And yes, it is in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. So right now it's currently rare, yeah, and as the temperature goes up, it'll change. So you see how it's climbing, but that's in the smaller piece of meat. So it's currently at 15, and when it gets to 62, then I'll know that smaller piece of meat is cooked. We'll take that out, let it rest. But actually, then I'll put the probe in the other one and check the temperature. Because the other piece of meat will need to... yeah, it needs to be changed to Fahrenheit. I don't know if I can do that, Captain Rehab, but... So, anyway, come over with this side now. What we're going to do is do the vegetables. So, I've already started preparing some vegetables. I've got some swede that I've just chopped up. And to this, I'm going to add some potatoes, carrots, parsnip, and then this will go in the air fryer. The only problem is trying to think, well, which should you do first? You know, with the vegetables, but I wanted the meat cooked first, and then I can share that. We can taste it, and I'll show you how it looks whilst the veggies are cooking. So I'm just going to chop these up. So it's currently 22 Celsius. But what I like about it is you can actually I can chat to you guys at the same time whilst it's cooking, and it'll just let me know once that piece of meat's cooked. But I don't think I'm going to flip it either. It shouldn't need to be flipped. Or maybe I could flip it actually. We'll see. So I'm just putting up some potatoes. Miniature potatoes. I'll try and read the comments. Ninja Foodie. They actually sent me a ninja apron. I should have worn it really, shouldn't I? So if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure you come on to haps.co. Okay, I don't want to do too many potatoes. But these will get nice and crispy. So it's currently at 30 Celsius. Target of 62. Okay, we're going to add some carrots. So I don't particularly like peeling carrots all the time, so I'll peel my parsnip, but I'm not going to peel the carrots. So just strip these off. All this is then going to go in. Let's cut them up. Right. Carrots always take the longest to cook. It smells so nice in this kitchen right now. This is what I've got so far. Nice array of vegetables. Keep cutting these up. So I know it's slightly different to how I normally cook. You know, as I say, I've normally got my pan on and I usually put wedges and any vegetables in the oven. But it's good sometimes to do things a little bit different. So that's the carrot. I'm going to add some... Oh, it's telling me to flip now, actually. It's telling me to flip. So let's flip this over. Do you want to see? Uh-oh. Now, I don't have any... I'm getting some silicone tongs. So I'm just using these ones for now. If you've got silicone tongs, use silicone tongs. So let's flip. We're flipping that and we're flipping the steaks. You ready? Oh my goodness me. Wow. Obviously this one's going to need longer, but we'll check the temperature on that. Look how amazing this is. This is going to be extremely hot, but that's fine. Make sure you can leave that in. Okay. This is amazing. I'm so impressed. So impressed. So we flipped it over. It's up to 46 already. Can you believe it? Right, let's do some onion. We can use the dicer for this. So it saves a bit more time. Cut this in half. And we'll add the spices on, and then we'll air fry these whilst the meat is resting. So let me know in the chat if you've got an air fryer, which type of air fryer you've got, and what you like to cook in your air fryer. So let me just dice these. Got the right one. Yep. I'm going to turn this round because I want strips. Oh, still got skin on that one. Sorry guys, let's just take this off. Put it in half. Just easy to do. Okay, 1 second. So put the onions in. And just do this onion. A second out. So I think I've got everything that I want. I've not done a parsnip yet. I think I might do too much veg here. But I do like roasted parsnip. This one. There we go. One little bit. So it's currently at 61, guys. Currently at 61. So apparently this will be telling me that it's done. Okay, and it's done. It's done. That was fast, wasn't it? Hey, Anne, good to see you. Put the camera around. So I need a plate. So I'm going to take the smaller one, smaller piece. Let's get it out of the air fryer. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. So I need to rest this for 6 minutes, but I'm taking this out. Wow. There we go. Look at that. So that's telling me that that small piece is done. Oh, I should have realised it's hot. Oh dear. So let me just try and take this out a second, and then I'll need to put it into the thing and make sure that's up to temperature. 1 minute, guys. It's tricky trying to do 2 things at once. So let me just take that out. It looks amazing. I need to get the probe in the other one quickly. It looks amazing. So let me just put the other probe into the other steak. I know you can't see, guys, but and check the temperature of that one. I can't seem to get it in right. 1 second. I'm going to take a bit of practice into the centre of the meat. And then I'm actually going to bypass this. I just want to check the temperature. It doesn't tell me the exact temperature. Put the camera around. So that's the meat I've just taken out, the small piece. I've inserted the probe. Close that. It says rest, so I'm going to need to cancel that. Go back to grill. Onto preset. Actually, I don't want it to start from the. It should be all right because it's going to go up to the temperature. Beef. If I need to keep doing this all the time, it's just to check the temperature. Start. Add food. 1 second. There you go. So there was only like two Celsius difference. There was 2 Celsius difference from this piece of meat to the big piece of meat. So that's about right, actually, I think. So I'm going to let that rest for 5 minutes. I'll wait till that's done, and then we'll cut into this piece of steak. But doesn't that look amazing? So 62 Celsius is medium well, but that was the small piece. So let's flip the camera back round now. We're going to let that rest, and then we'll open it. So let's do the parsnip very quickly. Peel this parsnip. It's all exciting when you've got new things. Peel the parsnip. Because these veggies are going to go in, and I'm going to put them on. Oh, it's done. It's done. It's done. See what I mean by how quick it takes to cook. Steak on here. I'll do the parsnip in a second. Sorry, everyone. Just gonna put this steak on here. Oh, there's the steak. That's the small piece. Food for the big piece. Let's come back over here again. The camera. This is going to take some getting used to, but so 62. That should be done. Right, where's my tongs? Where have I put them? Can't find them. Oh, they're here. Sorry, it's a mess in this kitchen, guys. Just figuring out how to do stuff. Oh wow! So it's telling me on there to rest for 5 minutes. So take the probe out. The towel. I need some real silicone. Well, I'm getting some silicone. It's because I got my camera. I need to put it down. 1 second, guys. Let's flip the camera again. I'll just put you there a minute. Hopefully my phone won't fall into the sink. Oh, that just looks amazing. It's really hot. I'm not used to using probes, you see. So we've got about 4 minutes for that. Obviously, I need to let the grill cool down. Let's cut into this steak. So that should be ready now. And let's have a little taste. Let's have a little. Who would like some steak? So this is medium well. Let's have a look. It looks amazing. Oh my goodness me. Obviously, I actually don't like my meat too cooked. But that, look at the colour on that. Let's have a little taste. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at the colour on that. Oh my goodness. Who's coming round for steak? You can all come round. If I can do the perfect steak like that in... How long did that take, guys? Any ideas? That didn't take long, did it? I'm going to have to time... This is better than any restaurant I've ever gone to and had steak. This is beautiful. With that spice on, the Scandi blend from Simply Cooked. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh my god, guys. Oh my gosh. You want to see? I've got another piece here. I've got the bigger piece here. Come round again. there's the other piece, look. That's well done for Bill. Yeah, so that was on an 8. That was on an 8 up to 62 Celsius. So I don't know what medium. So rare, what does it go up to? It goes from medium, medium rare, well done. But yeah, I've got another 2 minutes for this piece. But it's, oh my gosh, I can't believe how good that steak is. We're going to cut into that one in a minute. So I need to now change this and put my, well, let's do the veggies first. Let's do the veggies first. I was going to do some parsnip. Let me just put that to one side. Did I have the steak on this board? I had the steak on this board, didn't I? Oh dear. I think I did. Or did I have? No, I had it on the plate. I had it on the plate. Did I have it on the board or the plate? I cannot remember. I should have taken that away, but I would have known if I would have known. I'm not going to get ill because I'm certain I didn't put it on the board. I can go back. But let me just move that aside to do the other vegetables. Where's going to put this now? I don't have a lot of space, as you know, in this kitchen. So, 1 second. So, here's the vegetables. Let's just put some parsnip in here. I don't need loads. I'm just going to cut it into round. Because we're going to put these. I need to put the air fryer on. Oh my god, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's put some, I'm going to put some oil in here. So I've got a little bit of vegetable oil. You could put vegetable oil into the air. Well, you can't really put it into the air fryer, into the basket first. But I do need to heat up the basket. So let's add some of this. We're now going to use garlic and rosemary spice. So this is perfect for vegetables. So in here I've got carrots, potatoes, parsnip, onions. Okay, it's telling me the steak's ready. The other ready to eat. So we're just going to add a few of these in. Put a little bit. Get in there because it's got potatoes on there as well. Let's mix this up. So it's got the oil, potatoes, parsnip, onions, and then I can always add a little bit more oil if I need to. But the whole idea is not to use too much oil. I think like 2 tablespoons is enough. Okay. So let's come back over here now. This is going to be extremely hot. So I'm just thinking where I can put it. Because I need to take it out. That steak looks so good. Right, let me just find some room. Where can I put that? I'm just trying to think. I'm just going to move the griddle out. Because it's extremely hot. I can even just put it on my cooker. Don't touch it. Okay, you'll see now they do recommend. So they do say, right, if you've got a cooking pot, this is what was left over in the air fryer. You can see the oil there and some of the spices. They do recommend just to wipe that out before going on to the next thing. So let's do that. Let's wipe it out. So let me flip the camera around. I'm going to just put you back there a second just while I wipe it out. It will be very hot, so be very careful. But I'm using paper towel. And then, because otherwise the oil's going to then drop into the air fryer. So, what's that say? Twice, always. I disagree. A wonderful delicacy side dish from parsnips and sweet wing. Okay, I'll read that later. So I'm just going to try and get rid of some of this oil in the cooking pot and some of the spices. Otherwise, I don't want them to burn too much. Just be as quick as I can. It won't be a second, guys. Okay, so let's come back over. So now we're going to do the veggies. And then I'm just going to devour the steak. So we're going to put in the crisper basket. So in this goes. We're going to press air fry. And I think I wanted this on for 30 minutes for 180 degrees. But you can use roast for 180 degrees as well. So I'm just going to bring it down. What did I say? Half an hour. But I'll probably check. I'll check on it after 15 minutes. Okay, I can take the probe out because I don't need the probe anymore. This is going to be so much fun getting used to this. And then just press start. Shut the thing. I think I got it in the right way. Yep. And there we go. We're going to warm up the crisp basket. And then we can put then in the vegetables. But here's the steak. Oh, this looks so good. I need to. I don't have a lot of space. There's all the veggies that are going to go in. Yeah, I was a bit unsure, Anne. I was thinking, do I do the veggies first or the steak first? But then I wanted to show you the steak on screen. So let's have a look at this other steak. So we're going to get the other steak. It's so nice. So let's open this steak. Are you ready, folks? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for steak. There we go. Are you ready? Let's go into it. Is it perfect? Oh, where's my other? I've lost my other knife. A steak knife. Here we go. How is it? How is it? That is perfection. It's so crispy. Look at that, guys. Let's have a little taste. I can't believe how good these are. I mean, I was told that they are good, but just look at that. Little taste. It's so moist. It's so moist, and you know it's perfectly cooked because the machine's told you what temperature is. I just can't get over how good this is. But 1 second, guys. I just bit my tongue. Apart from biting my tongue. Oh my god. Oh, right. We're ready to add the veggies now. So, are you ready, folks? Add the food. Hopefully all this will go in nicely. There you go, look. Just so it's got some oil in here already. So potatoes in there. Oh yes. Carrots, onions. If you're using tomatoes, make sure you put them in 10 minutes before you air fry them. There we go. So I'm going to check them after about 10-15 minutes. There we go, guys. So that is it. That is my experience of using the Ninja for the first time. I'm just going to devour this steak now. Where's my other piece gone? There it is. So that was the small piece. I actually prefer it like that, a little bit pink in the middle. But I can't believe how good they are and how quick it took to cook. So and as I say, if you think it's not cooked very well, you can always just put it back in. So nice, guys. So do you want me to come back when the veggies are cooked? Shall I come on for 5 seconds or a few minutes? But yeah, you must make sure you rest your meat. Well, that is absolutely gorgeous. So, thanks, guys. I'm gonna say bye now, and I might come on when the veggies are done, and I'll save a bit of that meat to put on the side so I can take a picture. So, thanks for coming on, guys. I am so impressed. So I'll leave you with the image. We'll be using this machine a lot more. So if you've got any recipes you want me to try, we'll do it. So take care, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back on in about 28 minutes. See you soon, guys.